This series is brought to you by Kingler Hosting, where you can get premium hosting without the premium rates. Plans start at just $2.95 per month, and you can try them out at kinglerhosting.com. You can get 50% off your first month with promo code NEWKINGLER. Hey guys, what's up? I'm Christian Taylor, and welcome to Building a Basic WordPress Website, Part 2. Now, you guys know I'm not a time waster, so let's dig right into this tutorial. So today we're going to be installing WordPress on our server, and it's basically all hands-on, so enough of me talking, let's do it. Alright guys, so if you didn't watch part 1 already of this series, you're going to want to go ahead and do that, because there's going to be some information you do need in that video. We're going to be taking what we worked on in part 1 and build on that in this part. So like I said, be sure to check that out if you haven't watched it. Alright, so basically now to install WordPress, we're going to log into our cPanel. Now this is the direct link, but if you guys are wondering how you get there, you just go to kinglerhosting.com or whatever your host is. You may use any host you wish, but this series is sponsored by kinglerhosting.com, so we will be using them. Now, I don't know why their site is taking a while to load. Right now it's usually pretty fast, but basically there's a button here that would say, hey, log into your panel. Here it is. You just do cPanel login, and it takes you directly here where you need to be. Now your login information is that username and password that was embedded in that email they sent you when you signed up. Now I'm not going to show you guys that email right now, as I have changed the password for obvious security reasons, but for the average Joe like you would just copy and paste that and log in. Now if you don't know what that email is, be sure to watch my first episode and we cover all of that stuff. Alright guys, so I did log into my panel using my username and password, and now we're just gonna dig right in. So in this little search bar, well, first of all, before I say that, I need to point out I am using the Paper Lantern theme, as I do think it's better. I think the default theme might be X3, I'm not sure, it just depends on the settings of the host, but X3 just isn't quite as beautiful or easy to use. As you guys can see, it's pretty ugly, and it's the old, outdated theme. So you can just change that by going here and doing Paper Lantern if you are on X3, because Paper Lantern is much more beautiful, polished, and pretty. So going back to Paper Lantern, as soon as it's done loading, we will dig right in. Alright guys, so we're just going to go ahead and search Softaculous. Now it comes right up here on the second result, just typing soft. And actually, we don't even need to do that. We can go right down here and click WordPress. Now guys, this is where Kingler Hosting is great. It is a one-click install. You're not going to need to do anything complicated. No extracting files and moving files and configuring files. None of that. You simply just do install. And yes, I do want it to be HTTP. If you do have an SSL certificate, you would just pick HTTPS, but for this we're going to just do HTTP. Now this is the domain I want. I've got it all hooked up, so if we go here, you guys will see that it is pointing to the server right now. So we're not gonna set it up in any directory because we just want it to be there when we go to ctsscloud.pw. So we're just gonna backspace this. We're gonna go ahead and leave the database settings alone, and for this I can say my amazing WordPress site. Or no, let's put that for the description. For here we'll put hi. Alright, and obviously very insecure, but you can add your own password if you want. I'm just going to go ahead and leave that. Also, we do have some options here. You can select a theme to be installed right off the bat. I'm just going to go ahead and leave it the default theme though. Also, we have some advanced options like auto upgrade our plugins, auto backup, disable update notifications, so you guys can play around with that if you wish. Alright, enough of me rambling, let's hit install. So it basically will check the submitted data to make sure you're not cuckoo and asking it to do anything it can't do. Now once it's done with that, it just blows through the entire setup. And guys, I'm not even done rambling and it's already done. Now if you had to do this by hand, you'd have to extract a zip file, upload it to the directory, make sure all the permissions are set right, configure it at the wp-config file, all this annoying stuff, but we just eliminated all of that with the awesome Softaculous panel provided by Kingler Hosting. So now when we go to our domain, we will see that WordPress is in fact installed. Check it out, guys. You have a clean, pure, amazing installation of WordPress, and it's that simple. And as you guys can see, I'll even show you, we can log in right now by just putting in admin and pass. And once we do log in, we are logged into our dashboard. Now this is what we're going to be focusing on next week, is all the settings and applying a theme and some basic plugins to basically get a nice simplistic setup. We're not going to cover anything fancy, but by the end of this tutorial you guys will know how to make a basic site, you know, something you can use for your YouTube channel or your blog or even your business. So yeah, be excited for part 3. And that's basically it for this segment. Well, anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to slam that like button. It really helps me out. Also, if you want to be the first to know about all my new videos, please be sure to subscribe and follow my blog over at drumrocker365.com. Also, right now I do have a GoFundMe project going for a new camera since mine is getting a little dated. I film on my iPhone 4S and it doesn't take an SD card, not to mention the quality isn't super great. So my goal is $500 and I was hoping to make my goal by May 9th, but as you guys know, it is past that, so I've extended my goal to May 31st. Now what happens if I make my goal by May 31st? Well, several things. For one, you guys help fund my dreams even further. This channel is just awesome. I'm at over 200 subscribers and I thank every single person who subscribed to me for that. And 2, if I make my goal before May 31st, all donors will be entered to win a limited edition t-shirt, so that's pretty rad. And 3, I will use the worst browser of all time, Internet Explorer, for an entire day and document my pain and suffering on video. So yeah, that's awesome. Also, there are some contributors to my project that I need to thank. I'd like to thank ilovechurch.tv for their generous contribution. Also, Matteo Kingler, who is the CEO of Kingler Hosting. Not only does Kingler Hosting sponsor this series, but the CEO himself personally contributed to my project. Now that is a good CEO and they are one good company, so be sure to check them out. But anyway guys, that's basically it. Please be sure to subscribe, rate, and comment, and I'll catch you guys next time.